Hello everyone! Welcome back again! In today's video, we'll be going through the updated 2008 version of the 100 civics questions for the U.S. Citizenship Test. We'll be covering these important questions and answers slowly and in random order to help you better prepare for your upcoming U.S. Citizenship Test. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. Name two national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. How many U.S. senators are there? $100. What are 2 rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. What are 2 cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense, Secretary of Education. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. Who vetoes bills? The President. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion, freedom of speech. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. We elect a president for how many years? 4. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? the Senate, and House of Representatives. In what month do we vote for president? November. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. Name one of the two longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. Name one branch, or part, of the government. Congress. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? 435. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. What are the 2 major political parties in the United States? Democratic, and Republican. When was the Constitution written? (1787). What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. Who is the Commander-in-Chief of the military? The President. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. Who was the first president? George Washington. Who makes federal laws? Congress. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. Name one right only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. If both the President and the Vice President can no longer serve, who becomes President? The Speaker of the House. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory.